Hey there, gang. This is White Panther coming to you from Tucson, Arizona, with episode 1 of volume 3 of our video series, Inside the Panther's Lair. Today we'll be talking about a song called Bad Juju. Bad Juju is a phrase that I've been using for years, borrowed it from a buddy of mine when I lived up in the Seattle area. It's about when doing something is, even if you don't think it's a bad idea, it just winds up being a bad idea and winds up resulting in some bad karma or just an ugly situation all the way around. Happens even with the best of intentions, but it does happen. It was the cutest, oh good lord, it was the cutest thing when my nephew, who we tragically lost in a car wreck a while back, Isaiah, call him Zay, started using it. I can still see him walking around, scrunching up his face, holding up his little finger, just going, bad juju. It still makes me smile. Think of him every time I say it, think of him every time I hear or perform the song. Sweet, wonderful, innocent child. Not a whole lot of time goes by which I don't pick up. But let's get back to the song. The year prior to my writing and recording this had seen some extreme highs and extreme lows in my life. You've heard me mention a couple of isolated incidents when talking about some of the other songs in the previous videos. It almost seemed like no good deed would go unpunished for a very long stretch of time. But there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and no, it was not an oncoming freight train. But these kinds of things happen to everybody, where no matter what you seem to do, no matter where you seem to turn, it seems like the bad juju is just going to come for you. And it finds us all at one point in time or another. We just can't let it get the best of us. I decided to take this one into the studio. Been trying to find the right feel for it. I didn't quite want to go with the New Orleans Creole voodoo kind of sound to it, because that would have been breaking with the overall feel of most of the stuff that I put down. George and I played around a little bit in the studio, and we found kind of the right backbeat and the right feel, and you almost want to hear off in the background like a Native American chant circle and the drums being pounded on in the background. And it was funny because as we got through the first verse and chorus and the hook of, the bad juju, George just kept looking up at me and goes, do you really want to do an oompa song? And oompa, that's just a technical term for those of you who are not familiar with it. But I knew exactly what he was saying, and we tried so many different variations of how to deliver the phrase bad juju. Bad juju, the bad juju, or bad juju. I know that sounds so similar, but trust me, we struggled with this for a very, very long time until we got it down. So we finally landed on it. It definitely gives you that same overall feel. Murphy's Law comes out at the most inopportune time. Things will happen. Bad things will happen every single day. Bad luck will find you, usually when you're on top of your game. But enough about the background of the song. I know I tend to be a little long in the tooth when I'm doing these intros, so let's just transition from the background into the actual song. Really hope you like it, and if you're in that phase, you're in that stretch of your life where the bad juju seems to be coming for you, I promise you, the flip side is just around the corner. Things will get better. You've heard me say this before. Life will be as good as you allow it to be. So all that having been said, as always, this is White Panther asking you to keep